What's going down, my paisanos? Welcome back to a brand new special video in the episode series of Flashpoint Generations. I haven't done this in a bit since the last time I did the K&D Slam Dunk. That was a great episode, by the way. I actually really liked that. I recorded that like kind of late at night, I think. And I was just having fun, really just talking about like just playing my classic games and stuff like that. That's really what this series is supposed to be. But um today we're actually going to be playing a pretty popular one. A lot of you guys actually might know what this is. This is Ultimate Flash Sonic. This was released, when was this released? 2004. But a lot of you guys actually like growing up might have like played this at like school or like any type of like event. I used to like they used to like block like certain sites at school. So sometimes we could play something like this, sometimes we couldn't. But I would play this at like if I had like a golfing or if I had like a swimming class or something like that, and they like let us get on like on the computers. This was a complicated thing, and they let us get on it, and then I would be able to be like, oh my god, I can play Ultimate Flash Sonic. I remember I played it one time like after like a golfing like thing, and I did that day, and that was a pretty cool day. But everybody knows about this game. It is basically Sonic Advance 2, but it's a Flash version. And it's actually pretty damn good. Like I played this a little, like I haven't played this in a bit, but I played this a couple of times throughout my life. Oh, a whole bunch of times. But I played this a little bit ago, like I don't know, a couple months, maybe a year ago, and it's still really good. Like I really do like this a lot. So warning, this is a whole bunch of whatever, you can unlock a whole bunch of characters because of that. You guys probably already know about like the code that unlocks everything. I think it's like 5432 or something. This is my best Sonic game so far. That's why it's called Ultimate. The controls are a hard piece of work, so I hope you'll enjoy playing it. The game has 4 playable characters at the beginning and 2 secret characters to unlock. The game features its password saver, so you don't have to start all over again. Password bug fixed. And we got a whole bunch of other versions, infinite lives and infinite unlocks. But yeah, basically, we're gonna be playing this. I'm gonna probably play as all the characters, just because of the fact that I don't know why not. So yeah, let me just turn this down because so it doesn't like destroy my ears. But it won't for you guys. But yeah, this is a freaking awesome game. I used to love playing this game back in the day. Hopefully the sound is working. There we go. And it's like, first of all, this awesome menu is like so cool with the checkerboard patterns and the very like in your face. I don't know. It just looks good, man. I don't know what to tell you. But let's do start game. Go to main game. We're just gonna get right into this. We're gonna play as Sonic the Hedgehog, because Now this was really cool back in the day to me. Let me adjust audio. This place is called Chill Gardens. Now, obviously, this place is actually called, I want to say Leaf Storm, but it's probably just because Sonic Rush is on the mind. I forgot what this actually is called, but this is just the first zone from Sonic Advance 2. And, oh my god, let me tell you guys right now, the person really nailed it with, like, the physics. I remember I used to go down here, like, all the time and get, like, crushed by this, I used to do this, actually. I used to get freaking hit by that freaking badnik so many times for some reason. But the physics in this are so good. Like, I'm surprised they were able to replicate this. The feel of the Genesis games in particular in Flash. And, it's really cool because the fact is like, I'm going to be perfectly real here, guys. I love Sonic Advance 2, but the physics of Sonic Advance 2 are not that good. And dare I say, I think the physics in this freaking Flash game is actually better than the physics in the actual Sonic Advance 2. So it's got that going for it. I just really like the physics of this mod. I mean, not the mod, it's freaking fan game, whatever, we're just gonna go downhill. It's pretty basic, like the grind rails, like literally just like a red line, but like this right here used to occupy like a whole bunch of Sonic fans' times. Like that's the weird thing though, because like back in the day when I was growing up, like I didn't see a lot of Sonic fans, so like I didn't see any other kids in the class or whatever load up Ultimate Flash Sonic. But then you gotta go online like years later, and then like, oh yeah, you got all these people talking about, yeah, I used to play Ultimate Flash Sonic. I used to play that all the freaking time when I was a kid in school or whatever. And I'm just like, where did y'all come from? Because like when I was growing up, I always did this. I always got tricked to go down there. But like, it's like, where all these Sonic fans come from? I was made fun of for liking Sonic and all that stuff. And I grew up in the 2000s. So it's not like I was a person from the 90s who just liked Sonic. Or, you know, like people say, like when they're like older people, I think from like millennials, right? They'll be like, I used to get made fun of for like watching anime and stuff like that. And it's just like, yeah, but like, you know, you can't really experience that. Then it's like, okay, well, I was made fun of for liking Sonic. And it's like, I never understood that. Even looking back at it now, it's like, how did I get made fun of for liking Sonic? I was like 7 years old. Like, seriously, I was in the 2nd grade. I was 6, going on 7. And like people, and I guess I had a thing for Sonic at the time. And people found out about it and was like, Cam, you like Sonic? And I was like, yeah, I love Sonic. I don't know anything about him because I haven't even played any of his games yet, but like I love Sonic. And I just do not understand that. Ice Paradise. Now this one's getting me nostalgic. I love the music here. I think this is like an alternate version of the one that's actually in Sonic Advance 2 because it removes like a part of the chorus. Okay, that was ridiculously crazy. Yeah, that's this game actually really channeling its Sonic Advance 2 because of that crazy bottomless pit. That one's an insta-kill. I think it's the only one in this... God, Jesus Christ. It's the only one in this game that, like, you should probably have trouble with. Oh, wow. I don't think I think I literally had 3 lives starting. Actually, let's go this way. Okay, never... Wait, actually, no. We're gonna keep going this way. Yeah, unfortunately, in this game, you don't have, like, some of Sonic Advance 2 Sonic's, like his spin kick, his double jump thing. See what I'm saying? It, like, immediately goes to but, like, because in the original game, it doesn't do that automatically in the song, but anyway, yeah, you don't actually have, like, any of the spin kicks, the double jump, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's called the hop top, or the top... something? I don't know, man. I remember it from like the name from like Sonic Rush, and that's all I know. But yeah, you don't have that in this game, so I can't like double tap the right button or right on the D-pad to. Oh man, see, look, that's kind of weird. Like I went down there, and I was like, oh no, I can go back and then jump up, but then it was like, no, it locks me down to that path. But whatever. But yeah, Sonic doesn't have any of those movement options in this game. I'm trying to like double tap the right button. It's not going to do anything. It's only a typical Sonic game like how it was in like back in the 90s or whatever. Like with the spin dash and the jump and if you're playing as Tails or Cream, then you'll be able to like fly. That's pretty much it. I think with Knuckles he's able to climb on walls, but I haven't played as Knuckles in a bit in this game, this Flash game, so I don't quote me on that at all. Oh man, this is kind of reminding me of like this one game I used to play. It was like you were playing as like Santa Claus, and you had to like draw out a path for him on his sleigh, and it was kind of fun. I don't know what the game's actually called, so if anyone is like watching this by the grace of God, please tell me. Please tell me what that game was, because I don't know what it was. But yeah, I used to love this freaking level. It's freaking awesome. This level's not that long. There's a reason why I'm actually going to play as all the characters. I'm literally going to do what I did for K&D Slam Dunk. I don't know why I did this for K&D Slam Dunk, but I did like a full playthrough of that game. So I'm going to do the same thing for Sonic Ultimate Flash Sonic. I don't know why, but I just am. So yeah, hopefully I can just keep yapping on about whatever the frick I got going on. But yeah, I mean, seriously, that's the reason why I'm actually saying that. Like, hopefully I can keep yapping is because there really isn't too much else to say. I don't even know what happened to the guy that actually made this mod. He probably went and, I don't know, had kids somewhere or something like that. I don't know. Which is really funny because actually in the start page of this actual fan game, this guy like literally like shows Sonic Advance Sonic Advance 2. He's like, dude, Sonic Advance 2 is like the greatest game ever. Go buy it now. And I'm not saying like that's a bad thing. I'm just saying like, yeah, this guy loves Sonic Advance 2. So, I don't know. Anyway, I hope he's doing good. He's probably fine, but at the same time, it's crazy that this guy like didn't like make like a longer version of this, or like make Ultimate Flash Sonic 2, and it's like conveniently based off of like Sonic Advance 3, and then, you know, get ready for Ultimate Flash Sonic 3, where it's based off of Sonic Advance 1. Just to complete stuff, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I never like attempted to create like a Flash game. I've tried using Flash a couple of times, and I think the rings are gone. I'm gonna wait for a ring. And yeah, you can do this. I don't really have to hurt you guys' ears with this though. Is this walking animation? Is this walking animation from like Vince? It kind of looks a little bit modified. I don't know. Oh yeah, I should, since we're talking about animations, yeah. Sonic doesn't have like his full speed animation from Sonic Advance 2. Dang, the visibility frames are like lacking in this. Jeez. At least the rings don't go farther the more you get hit though. Like in every dim Sonic game for some reason. There we go. Got him. But yeah, that took way too long. I probably shouldn't have taken so long with this, with that first playthrough. Because this is just Sonic. We got Tails, Knuckles, Cream, Amy, and Shadow, actually, to do with this. Sonic's game clear. New cheat. Sonic Run 2 works only with Sonic. Basically, this cheat basically allows you to run with Tails on your side with Sonic. But since it only works with Sonic, I'm just going to keep skipping this since it's not really going to be the end of the game. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going. And we're also not going to be playing as Sonic, so we can't actually see that cheat in action, unfortunately. But yeah, we have Tails. You know, Tails is Tails. Tails from Sonic Advance 2. Tails the Fox. Right? And then we can, like, you know, just fly. Flying is actually kind of slow. And I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy, but I think the flying actually is, like, there's less time that Tails flies for in this game. Why did I just start doing that? What the? Hold on, what? Wait, do I have to, like, not? Because usually when I'm on these things, I just press the jump button, but I guess you don't have to press the jump button when you're on those. I wonder, actually, since we're playing as Tails, can we... See, we can't, like, press down and then press, like, the jump button to instantly stop flying. I don't know if that's a thing in Sonic Mania. I mean, I don't know if that's a thing in the older Sonic games. I think that was a thing in Sonic Mania, to instantly stop flying. Okay, can we use our Tails? Okay, it's not gonna... This Buzz Bomber right here, it's gonna be kind of hard. And we just killed the freaking coconuts that I was going to test the stereo on, whatever. Oh, I should also mention that this is not using the actual zone music from Sonic. Like this one, Ice Paradise is using the music from Sonic Advance 2, but this for some reason is not. This I think it was actually called Leaf Force actually in Sonic Advance 2. So actually, hold up, I might be right about this. I might have, because I know earlier I was like, oh, I don't know the name of this zone, but I think it literally tells me. I think it literally was just Leaf Forest. That's probably why I don't remember the name of this zone in Sonic Advance 2, because it's such a generic name. At least Leaf Storm in Sonic Rush is actually something to remember. But whatever, I digress. I'm not the great Clement. I love that guy. And I keep just running into this dude. But, whoa. Freaking went at Mach speed right there. Anyway, honestly, I forgot what I was talking about before this. I think I was talking about, like, Tails or Sonic Advance 2 or something. I don't forget. Oh, no, I was talking about the music. Okay. Yeah, the music, this is obviously not Leaf Forest music from Sonic Advance 2. This is the Angel Island theme from Sonic Advance 3. Like, just straight up, just Angel Island zones. Now, see, because of the fact that I actually did the thing. Like I'm actually using tails. I don't have to go back down there. I can just fly over this. Haha, fuck you, game design. Trying to punish me for being too fast and not looking to the right. Well, actually, to be fair here, if you notice, if you're going at top speed in this game, I don't think anyone really mentions this, but like when you're going at top speed, the camera doesn't go doesn't pull back behind you so that you can see where you're going. It actually just makes everything go behind you. It's kind of like the opposite. You know how like if you're like playing Sonic Advance 2 or Sonic Rush, if you're going at like high speed, the game will like actually the game will this is a great time to okay, I guess flying into him does do damage. But anyway, you know how like in those games like the camera will pan behind you, will pan to the left so you can see what's in front of Sonic more. Well, this game doesn't do that. And I'm just now realizing that. I've been playing this game for so many years, and this is just the first time that I am now seeing this actually not happen. That is crazy. See, look at that. It doesn't actually go behind Tails. But it's whatever. It's actually, this game is like not like as unforgiving as like Sonic Advance 2 anyway. Well, Sonic Advance 2 wasn't a hard game at all. I'm just exaggerating, and I'm dying actually at the same time for what I said. Apparently, it was sacrilegious. But yeah, Sonic Advance 2 is not that hard of a game. But at the same time, it does have its dimps moments. I do have to admit here. I used to be like a person that said, "Oh yeah, I love dimps, and if dimps can do no wrong, I love the Sonic games that made dimps because they made my first and favorite Sonic game of all time, Sonic Rush Adventure." But at the same time, that's a little Celeste voice for the people who actually watch my Danganronpa playthrough. But which is gonna continue soon. I just need to catch up on a couple things. But yeah, Sonic Advance 2 is like Dimps is a pretty good developer. I just have to admit that sometimes their level design can be, you know, Dimps. Very unforgiving. A lot of bottomless pits. But if you get used to the levels, they're fine. People like to accuse like Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure for that, but Sonic Rush actually had less of that stuff. Sonic Advance 2 had like the worst of it, but like Sonic Advance, as like they kept going on, in the series, they actually had less of the dimps tropes, and so we were able to actually have fun with the games. Ooh, that was a pretty crazy one. Okay, but yeah, it's just crazy that you had to like, whoa, hey there, Rockstar, it's time to No, I don't want to go the bottom path. No, they always say that the top path is best in Sonic games. Oh. Anyway, I keep going off from my topic, but that's what I do all the time. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I don't know. But like, yeah. When it comes to like the dim Sonic games, they got better with their like level design like over time, especially in Sonic Rush Adventure, which is an amazing game, I will say over and over and over and over and over and over again. That game barely has any of those dim tropes. It's like a very just straight, fun, awesome Sonic game, and I couldn't have it any other way. But yeah, I like this version of the theme. I know it's like it's technically shorter because it doesn't have like that middle part in between this quote unquote chorus with the see it has that part, like it's quicker, like it comes up quicker in this game, but at the same time I don't mind because I love this song so much. Whatever. In the Angel Island zone, it's so kind of drawing to see Angel Island, or to hear Angel Island zone music in this. Speaking of Angel Island zone, well, kind of not really related, but so I played this game around the time where I was kind of just getting into Sonic. Like again, like this was around, I've said this before in the KND video and all the other like, I guess other Flashpoint Generations videos to come. I used to play like online computer games a lot, or not a lot, but like when I had a computer around me, I would play like Cartoon Network Flash games and stuff like this. I think I'm pretty sure that I actually discovered Cartoon Network Flash games first, and then somehow down the line I started looking at like Sonic Flash games. Also, is it kind of weird to say that like Tails kind of looks like he has like long, like girlish eyelashes in his like life portrait at the bottom left hand corner of the screen? That is still probably a graphic in the original Sonic Advance too. I know it is, but like I just find that kind of interesting, especially with all the Tails code drawings so many years. Okay, let me stop. Yeah, okay, never mind. I guess that wouldn't do damage to him. That's weird. Yeah, this is a crazy hitbox. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm not even able to get any hits on him now. Oh my god. Okay, that caught me off guard. I'm sorry, that was crazy. Because his hitbox is actually larger than you think. Because look, you see that? Like, I barely even touched, I didn't even touch him. And it counted as a hit towards him. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. What happens, like, when you die? Oh, you just sent back to the freaking title screen, which makes sense. It's only like 2 levels, but let's see if we can just do that again. With Tails. Can we just go to... Nah, we can't. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, this is actually kind of interesting. So I don't actually have to start from the beginning of the game. I can just start from Act 2 of Frosty Island Wonderland. I forgot what this is called. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fake fan. Which gives me more time to talk about my vices and my autistic memories. But yeah, anyway, so I used to play this game. I used to get into some Flash Sonic games at the time. This was probably like 2000. Wow, probably like 2007. 2000. I don't think it was like 2006. Maybe early 2008. I don't know, because I remember I started using the internet more and more. Like I actually figured out what YouTube was, and what the heck was that? Did I just do like a drop dash? Anyway, so I figured out like how to like use the internet. I got on YouTube for the first time in like early 2008, and that changed my life. But yeah, I just thought it was this is like a very long way to say it, but like the fact that the first level is called Chill Gardens is so interesting to me. Because, you know, when I was first getting into Sonic, I thought he was like cool. But he wasn't just like cool, like just, oh yeah, he's cool, he's awesome. No. Like Sonic was chill. Like Sonic was like mature a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought he was like, because of course this is to like a freaking 6-year-old, right? This is like Sonic was like, oh my god, he's a teenager. He's cool. He goes to high school. He says things like, I'm chill, or yo. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's exactly what was like super cool to Sonic. Besides the fact that like when I saw my first Sonic game, Sonic Rush, I saw him run on water, and that like changed everything for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was so cool, and I thought Sonic was just such a cool and chill character. Because I remember like one of the first times, because I was getting into Sonic, and there was these 5th graders or 4th graders. There was like one guy in 4th grade, another guy in 5th grade, and we were like waiting. We had to like wait in the gym for the bus in elementary school, and they would actually show me Sonic things, right? And they would tell me, "Hey, dude, freaking, did you know that Sonic is a comic series?" And they showed me like the Archie Sonic X comics and stuff like that. I didn't know what was going on, but like I read it, and I thought that they showed me, like, they told me, oh, that's Sonic's high school, and like one panel, and that was a complete lie because Sonic doesn't actually go to school. And then there's like a pattern to this, and I just am not finding it. But yeah, there we go. I think I found the pattern. It's like you gotta jump at a certain time, or else you'll get clipped. I beat this a good couple of times when I was younger, so I'm not just sucking for the simple fact of sucking. Man, that wasn't the last hit. Damn. Don't make me get desperate now. So I'm starting to get desperate, man. Oh my god, that's not the final hit? There we go. But yeah, okay, so what I was saying is that, like, I just thought Sonic was like the coolest thing. So when it said like chill gardens in this game, I was like, wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. I remember the first thing I saw, and oh, do cheat. Tails Follow doesn't work with Tails. So I guess if you play a Sonic or Tails when you first play this game, you get the same cheat. So that's kind of But yeah, so I guess I could tell more stuff about what those guys told me. So yeah, they told me about that stuff, and I remember the first thing that I saw Sonic say ever was like, because in that same comic, there is a part where Sonic is just like, "Yo," when the interviewer is like asking Sonic for like opinions on stuff or something. Oh, that's a sin. That's a sin. Knuckles can't glide. He's basically just Sonic right now. Wow, how did I forget that? I mean, I don't think I really forgot, but I did forget at the same time. Anyway, so, but he has his full running animation. That's not fair. Sonic doesn't have his. Well, I guess he traded off by not being able to glide. What the fuck? I don't know if you can actually get extra lives in this. I don't think I've ever gotten a single extra life in this. And is it just me, or does like Knuckles' jumping? Oh my god, does Knuckles' spin animation look very okay? What is going on? I'm just gonna die for this. Like, this is ridiculous. Now I don't want to die. Okay, never mind. His jumping animation looks very similar to Sonic's. Like, I know that his spin dash animation and his jump animation are supposed to look similar to Sonic's anyway. But, like, I don't know what it is. There's just something. I swear I see like tan arms in there or something. I don't know. Or peach arms, whatever is the color of his Sonic's arms is supposed to be. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I saw Sonic say "yo" in that comic, and I thought that was revolutionary because holy shit, that's like the coolest thing in the world to like a 6-year-old or whatever. And they also told me that, like, did you know, Kim, that Sonic has got like supersonic, his super transformation ripped out of him, and then Silver had to stop him, and that was the start of a game. They literally told me that Silver had a game where he stopped Supersonic because Supersonic was pulled from Sonic's body and he became evil or something. Now, that part is actually kind of true, like the whole Supersonic being evil thing, because that's a thing in the Archie comics. I mean, the Fleetway comics. Although, to be honest with you, I doubt that some people in the year of 2007, some random kids in year 2007 would have known about the Fleetway comics, so they might have actually been talking about or referencing or just fibbing, just lying out of their ass with that stuff in reference to the evil Supersonic from when Sonic went into space in the original pre-Super Generation Genesis Wave comics, in original Sonic Archie comics, which in of itself is actually a reference to the Fleetway Sonic comics version of Supersonic. So there you go. I just realized how much of a nerd I sounded. But yeah, that's just the type of stuff I get into on this channel, guys. It's just my random, unadulterated thoughts when it comes to video games. But yeah, they told me that. And that's the other thing. They showed me like other Sonic comics. I don't really remember too much of them, but I do remember those. I didn't end up reading the Sonic comics myself until like 2010 with like Sonic the Hedgehog issue 210, I think. It was either 210 or 212. I think it's 212 because it was the issue where everybody was like kind of chilling. Sonic was like looking for Eggman because he went into hiding after a big thing after he like took him down in issue 200. And then he was like looking for him. He was getting paranoid about it because Sonic is Sonic, and he's I don't know, man. You ever find it kind of funny that Eggman is like so small in his Advanced 2 sprite? I find that very incredible. I don't know. But yeah, Supersonic. They told me about that, and again, they also told me that Sonic was in high school. So this is the reason why I got super into freaking YouTube videos later on down the road saying Sonic in high school. And I'm not talking about the animation. I'm talking about like literally like clip shows, like Sonic and Amy are getting in like drama and stuff like that. It's like, oh my God, Amy, I love you so much, but hold on, I'm cheating on you, but I'm not actually cheating on you with Sally. Be my girlfriend. I don't know. And I really died to that. Wow, they just really I'm trying to skip this, but like they really just let you sit with that, huh? Okay. I think actually I can literally play any single level. Oh no! It's saved. It's not saved. The progress of this game is not actually saved in between with every character. With every character, you have to play the game individually every single time. That's kind of cool. Anyway, yeah. So they told me about that. They told me about the high school thing. How dare they lie to me? They also told me about like the true ending to Sonic Rush Adventure was like Sonic Rush, where like Sonic and Blaze fought like this big giant robot on like this island or whatever, right? And then and that does happen, right? But stay with me, okay? They freaking told me that Sonic and Blaze fight some guy on an island, like a big giant robot, right? And then the island's about to blow up, and then as Sonic and Blaze are running away from the explosion, Sonic and Blaze hold hands and they jump together off of the island, and then they get saved by Tails or something. Now, first of all, just want to let you guys know that was a whole entire fat fucking lie, okay? Because there was actually no hand holding in that stupid cutscene, okay? The cutscene in of itself does not have them holding hands. They are running away from the robot explosion, but it doesn't happen with hold hands. Hold hands, what? They don't hold hands when they do it. And that made me very disappointed. Seeing that for the first time, it made me so disappointed I wanted to kill them. But no, I'm just kidding. But I will also say in my mind, I was thinking that it happened in like a forest jungle. Like I thought it happened in, like my imagination was like doing crazy things that day. It made me think that like, oh, this is like a boss. Like they're gonna go back to like Plant Kingdom, which is the first level in the game, and they're gonna see this huge boss, and Sonic and Blaze are gonna have to stop it. I don't know. I don't know why. What? How did that spin dash not actually? What? I guess the game thought I was uncurling or something, because what the heck? Okay, now this guy's channeling his inner Demps right now, man. I see you, man. Yeah, getting your little, your freaking, your due diligence or whatever I'm trying to say. I don't freaking know. I'm Steve Harvey. I have no idea, guys. I'm kind of in a good mood, I guess. It was very interesting because I didn't really have a good day today, honestly. These physics are crazy, man. I guess you kind of have to get hit by that guy. That's what I was just kind of trying to avoid that. Trying to be like super freaking intelligent about everything, but I can't do that. Anyway, yeah, this is really funny because I didn't really have that good of a day today, but you know, recording this is actually really nice. Like even just like honestly, I noticed this about the K&D slam dunk video. It was fun to like honestly record that video. It was, well, not really for like the troubleshooting, which we won't be doing that this time. Thank God. But that video was also fun to watch. Like, I've actually kind of watched. Like, sometimes I like having like, I'm not gonna lie, like some of my videos like in the background just as like background noise, or just to like just have, because like I guess I'm my own biggest fan. But no, it was a legit good video. I honestly am very proud of that video, even if it was just me playing my childhood game. One of my childhood games anyway, a Flash game that anyway, whatever. And it was just really nice and cozy, and I missed that, and this is the reason why I want to do more of this series, which is actually crazy, because so this time I'm actually not in the same place. I moved my PC setup to another relative's house, and I'm here in the dark. I have my monitor with this game on one of my monitor, and then I have like OBS on like another monitor. Very simple stuff, but it's just like I also don't have the lights on right now. I'm playing in the dark right now, and I don't know why. It's like it's got this cozy atmosphere, and it's just like my keyboard is like a loud like mechanical switch keyboard, right? It's kind of reminded me of those days where like I used to like play this game on like desktops, and like the sorry, I get kind of focused when I get to this part. I don't know why, but it reminds me of those times where I used to like, you know, play on the desktops and have like these full-size keyboards and just play. It's very specific. It's just super specific. New cheat behind. What the heck does that do? I don't know. You know, actually, I should kind of probably try to put the cheats in. So you can put these cheats in here. Just literally type them. So I think it was Sonic Run 2. I think that's what it was. Invalid password or pith. Sonic Run 2. I think. Invalid password. Okay, let me look at it real quick. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother with like the passwords. I'm just gonna lock them after I get everything in the game. I have no idea what a lot of this stuff is telling me right now. Anyway, so we're gonna play as Cream, and we're gonna start the game. But yeah, so I have a really awesome time actually recording this and these videos. So I want to do more of them. I actually want to make them a lot more consistently. Because again, there's like a lot of Flash games out there I used to play back in the day, and a lot of people could probably just come and, you know, tell me about what, hey, play this game or whatever. I haven't had anyone really comment about that stuff yet, because my channel's small and all that stuff, and I'm also like kind of doing 3 channels at the same time, which is my fault. I should probably get into, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm in a very experimental era on YouTube right now. Because currently, this channel that you're on right now is my gaming channel. Like, this is the one where, like, if you want to watch me play video games, like, do Let's Plays, or potentially, because I haven't really been doing streams on this channel, but I kind of want to get back into bringing the streams back to... Oh, Cheese is just left behind, I guess, whatever. Cheese... Not Cheese. This channel, like, I don't know, I stream on my other channel for, like, because of the fact that I have more subscribers and stuff like that, and because right now my Danganronpa playthrough, I actually stream it on there because I do want people to come to the streams, because that's kind of half of the fun of the series is when you guys come in and stuff like that, and I don't know how awesome or how likely that would be on this channel, honestly, for that to happen. I really do like it though when I stream on this channel, because like YouTube categorizes like my streams into the live section after like they're uploading their like VODs and stuff like that. Although with the Danganronpa stuff, I was always going to make that a Let's Play anyway, but still at the same time, I do actually like that. On the other channel, I just kind of had to just like private them after they're uploaded, so like they don't like, you know, just take a hold of my channel. I know I know YouTube still like separates those videos anyway, but still, I'm a klepto with that kind of stuff, you know. But yeah, this channel is basically supposed to be like a gaming channel, and I do like doing videos on here. Like, oh, I have my entire desktop freaking showing. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, but at the same time, I do have to say, like, I do like doing videos on here. I do. It's just like this channel is more of like a hobby. Like this is just something that, like, I don't know if it's gonna get views. Most of the time when I'm doing these videos, it's actually I'm actually concerned the least if this channel gets views. Actually, I can't really say, because the next channel, one of the channels I'm about to talk about, actually, yeah, I'm not really that concerned with views either. Because I've been a YouTuber for a long time, and I made channels a good couple of times. I made this channel about 7 years ago. I've never uploaded here consistently though. And I made another channel, I think last year or two. No, it was 2023, I think. So about 3 years ago. And so the next channel I'll talk about is my main channel, VijaKam, where I have a mixed identity crisis actually with it right now. See, that's actually the thing. Like VijaKam, I made this the gaming channel because personally I was actually doing Let's Plays on that channel, but a lot of people just didn't really care too much, it seemed, about the Let's Plays. Even when I look back, why does this game out of all games have this spike glitch from Sonic 1? What in the world is that about? Like, how does that even happen? Was this intentional? I doubt it was intentional, but like, why does this have this spike glitch? That just took me out of everything. Anyway. No one really cared about the Let's Plays on that channel. And when I started breaking out and I got more thousands of views, it was when I started doing discussion videos. And it was because, like, when Shantae was originally going to be released, or Shantae 5 was like first revealed, I was really excited about that. I talked about it, and then like, oh, there's a lot of views from this, so I did more videos about that. I did more discussion videos, and people seemed to like that. I did that from that time until 2020, 21, and then I got super depressed. A whole bunch of other things happened, and then I came back and I started to try to make them, and I was like, I don't really like this anymore. And then people just kind of didn't seem to watch the videos as much. Like, seriously, my views are like all over the place on that channel too. It's probably because I just always jump from like topic to topic. Like, I'm just super interested in so many things that I hope that people had just at the most just come for me instead of just the content. Like, hey, if you want to be engrossed in my world and get interested in the stuff that I'm interested in, then hey, there you go. There's VijaKam for you. And that's kind of like where I'm trying to go with it now, because at this point, like, I'm also known for like reactions or like certain games like Sonic and Danganronpa, and it's just like at the same time, like, I don't understand like my identity on that channel, because like I'm like, this channel gaming, other channel real life / vlog and motivational videos. VijaKam, have no idea. In fact, I've done a combination. Like, I've done vlogs, motivational videos on VijaKam. I've done gaming videos on that channel. I've done a lot of things on that channel, and it's just a lot. What seems to be kind of the norm for it now is like, I'm just kind of experimenting at this point. Like, I'm just kind of like throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. What is the identity for this channel? Like, what do people click on me for? And a lot of it, actually, ironically, is actually Sonic content. I get a lot of views for my Danganronpa videos too, but a lot of people love my Sonic videos. I don't know why, but I get a lot of views from those. So maybe that is just my dedicated Sonic channel. At the same time, there's a lot of things in Sonic that actually do frustrate me. Like, I do love Sonic. It's my favorite video game franchise of all time, as well as Sonic, who is my favorite character of all time, besides like Honey the Cat and Blaze and Ibuki Miyoda from Danganronpa, but that's another story for another day. But like at the same time, I'm interested in far more stuff now. You know, I will say this, you know, after I played Sonic Forces, I was pretty bummed out from the Sonic series at that point. To the point where, like, I looked at other franchises even more than I was doing at that time, and I saw greener pastures. To the point where, like, Sonic Frontiers came out. Yeah, it was a really awesome game, don't get me wrong. But I had kind of been like, I accept this. I'm fine with this, you know. I don't have to play Sonic all the time. At the same time, the Sonic that I experience is different from probably other people's Sonic experiences. So maybe that's where I come from in the table. Like, I'm playing Ultimate Flash Sonic, and yeah, I know a lot of people, you know, if you watch like popular things, like, yeah, of course you know about Naz Only, Sonic Shorts, Ultimate Flash Sonic, and all this stuff, like Sonic for Hire. Like, everybody knows about those things, right? But like, at least, and I would hope that with this commentary that people are getting more of an impression besides just the Ultimate Flash Sonic. Like, people are maybe watching this, I don't know, by the grace of God, and seeing that I am like talking more about my history of Sonic, my intimacy with games and all this other stuff. And I hope that's what people are taking from this video. Big cheese works only with cream? Oh, it's basically like a cheat where you can make cheese really big for some reason. Anyway, so we're going to put in, before I keep going with this conversation, we're actually going to enter the classic password that I'm sure that everyone knows. I don't know what it is at the top of my head, so I had to look it up actually. It's 595 and then like, what is this? Like, each ni san yon go roku. 6 instances of 3-1. 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. And there we go. We unlocked everything. We unlocked all of, like, the cheats. Oh, that's what I was trying to look at. So you get all these cheats. You get Sonic Run 2. Oh, this is the actual... Oh, okay, never mind. So I was actually very, very off when I said what I said. So, actually, for this part, let's go back to the thing, so I don't have to, like, I don't have to, like, work myself to death. So the cheat codes is we can get the Sonic Run 2, unlock Sonic Run 2. What this is actually the actual Sonic Run animation from Sonic Advance 2 when he's at high speeds. That is actually what that unlocks. The Tails Follow cheat. Tails follow Sonic in levels. That's what we got unlocked for Sonic. I thought it was the same thing as what you get with Sonic, but like, it's actually not. It's a completely different cheat. It just tells you for some reason it doesn't work with Sonic. I don't know what behind is. I honestly don't know. But big cheese is what I just said with the huge cheese. Moon gravity, you get like moon jump in the jukebox and stuff like that. I really don't know where it says, why it's saying unlock all these other characters or whatever, because you already kind of have them unlocked. So we're actually going to be playing, I'm going to show off these cheats just really quickly. I don't really want to that much. And yeah, I know there's other characters, but like, I want to show this off first. We have everything on. So this is actually kind of the lame part. The moon cheat does make you actually, you know, jump higher. It does, kind of. And it's not that big of a difference, but like, it also makes it so that Sonic goes really slow at first. Kind of does make sense gravity-wise. Oh, wait, no. I'm so completely wrong about the animations here. This is his run animation from Sonic Advance 1. And look at that. Tails is actually following us. He doesn't actually get on the ground. He literally just floats behind us like he's, well, cheese or something. I don't know why. And also, for some reason, the behind cheat, I just realized what that was. The behind cheat basically lets you go behind the layers of the level. Why you would even need to really do this, or why you think it would be even fun enough to put this in as a cheat or whatever, if this was a fan game that you made, I don't know, but it's a thing. But yeah, Tails just follows us. The moon jump is here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's really nothing else to say about this. I do gotta say though, I know he's just following us. Look, he literally does the same thing that Cheese does. But like, he does have better AI than like any normal Sonic game. Because like normally Tails just sucks when he actually follows you in any Sonic game ever, except Sonic the Hedgehog for episode 2. Although he's still kind of dumb in that game. Anyway, I guess all the cheats just went off for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not actually going to turn on any of these cheats or whatever, but we're actually going to start the game. I don't know how you're supposed to unlock Amy or Shadow without doing this, but we're going to play as Amy because Amy's cool. I just remembered why I loved Amy, actually. I was just playing Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games. And I was like, wow. Amy's cute. Anyway, so in this one, she's actually not completely like how she was in Sonic Advance 2, kind of. I think she is kind of like how she was in Sonic Advance 2, but I'm not really too sure if Amy in Sonic Advance 2, because I know in Sonic Advance 1, when you did the spin dash, like when you held down and you press the jump button, she would do a little hop animation instead of like a spin dash. But in this, she does a little like super peel out move. Yeah, that's basically what it is, except for the fact that she actually automatically rolls. But at the same time, god damn, that was smooth as hell. And then that was not smooth. That was not smooth. But yeah, basically, oh my god, that was stupid as hell. Amy definitely does handle like she does in Sonic Advance 2, though. They changed her animations for Sonic Advance 2, Amy. They changed how she handled in Sonic Advance 2 as opposed to Sonic Advance 1. I personally would love a combination of the two, although I'm not gonna lie, if I had to have either or, I would probably have Advance 1 Amy, which is more based off of like how she was in Sonic Adventure 1, actually, now I'm thinking about it. But Sonic Advance 1 Amy, Sonic Advance 2 Amy is pretty awesome in general. But I like Sonic Advance 1 Amy. She's a really unique character. I love that kind of stuff. I love it when characters are very unique. That's basically what I love. Amy's cute. What can I say? I wish we were ending this. I wish we were ending this off with her, but I think it's with her what we're doing. We're probably gonna end this off with Shadow. So I mean, there is that. See, how does that work? How did they just not program that in? Like, come on. You're curled into a ball. You're in a ball. You were just actively in attack mode, unless you land on spikes or something. How dare you? How dare you, game? I am blaming you for this. Anyway, freak yeah. I guess I can get back into what I was talking about with the game, my channels and stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically where I'm at with VijaKam right now. Just trying out stuff, trying to find my identity and stuff like that. Which is the reason why I have done gameplay videos of not just like Let's Plays or Danganronpa and stuff like that. I've actually done gameplay videos, which I was going to exclusively upload to this channel. But because of the fact that my Overwatch video kind of did a little well, I decided to upload a video of that to of me actually playing Peak with my friends on that channel. So if you want to go check out me actually playing Peak with my friends, then go to my VijaKam channel. Who knows? Maybe that channel will become my gaming channel, and maybe this can be like my raw gaming channel. And then my Cammy Equals channel can still be my personal vlog channel. Which yes, I do have another channel. It's called Cammy Equals All. I love that name, by the way. Just like how I love how I came up with VijaKam, which is like video game. Like people say video game, but some people say VijaKam as like a joke. But then I said VijaKam, and I thought that was kind of funny. And then it actually worked out because VijaKam has 7 letters in the name. VijaKam has 7 letters in his name. The only outlier is Cammy Equals, which has like 8 letters. So womp womp. But yeah, though technically Iguzo is supposed to be kanji, but whatever. Yeah. So Kami Iguzo is just basically like my personal channel where I talk about real life stuff, and where I really want to start doing is actually doing like training videos where I talk, well not talk, but like I do videos of me training and getting ready for me being an athlete and stuff like that, because that's actually really what I feel like I need to do in my life now, because I've always, it just, I don't know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. At the core of that channel, though, is that it's supposed to be a channel about more personal things that I don't think I can talk about in like my gaming videos, like more mental health stuff, more opinions on things that are more personal. Like I did like a video. I'm not trying to like show this entire video. It's just like I'm just talking about things that I've got going on. In that video, on that channel, I literally just made a video review for the movie Michael, which is an amazing movie. I love that movie. It's a great movie. It's a biopic about Michael Jackson. And as a person, Gen Z, who grew up with Michael Jackson, kind of, but not really, but he knew of his influence and appreciated him later on. I will say, I love that video, and other people seem to love that video too. And I get some weirdly good views on Kami Iguzo, like not just with stuff like that, but like with certain things about like I have stuff on my mind, and like I actually find people actually watching and commenting on that video, and that's a sorry thing that I'm actually missing from a lot of my videos. But I'm getting a lot of engagement over there. In fact, just today on Blue Sky, I actually post about my videos on like Twitter and Blue Sky and stuff like that. There was a guy who just replied to me and was like, who replied to like my post about me reviewing the Michael movie. Really nice guy. Probably he's not even watching this video at all. And of course my thing is not in full screen. I'm sorry, but like he says that, I'm really reading it right now. He says, I think Michael would love your review. And you know what? I really do appreciate that. See, that's the type of stuff I love. I love like that kind of positivity. I love seeing comments like that, and it really does warm my heart to see that. That's what, to me, that's a lot of what YouTube is all about. It's about the community. It's about all that stuff, and I love just seeing people just like me expressing myself and people actually liking what I have to say and my experience and stuff like that. It's great, you know, because I haven't really had a lot of that in my life, honestly. You know, there's other videos to discuss that, but it is what it is. Anyway, I should probably get back to this, but yeah, that's basically where my my loyalty lies right now when it comes to like my YouTube channels and stuff like that. Identity crisis on my main channel, but we're kind of getting somewhere. This channel is my fun gaming channel that you guys can enjoy your Flashpoint Generations videos on. And then there's also Kami Iguzo, which has real life stuff, which apparently some people can relate to, which I love. Also, this video is definitely going to end up being over an hour long, which is crazy because, oh my god, I knew the last video was kind of long. I hope you guys enjoy listening to this or something, but like, I just wanted to play the entire thing. What can I say? Now, if I play something like Super Smash Flash 2, don't get me wrong, or Super Smash Flash, don't get me wrong, I am not playing that with like through the entire story mode with all the characters. I'm not doing that. I might play as like 2 or 3 or something. That would be a video, like that would be long, as far as I know. I haven't played that in a while. And that's actually the entire point of this video series, because I'm supposed to play games that I haven't played in such a long time. Man, there are like no invincibility frames in this game. Jeez. Jeez, there's no invincibility for him. Just... Oh my god. Why do I keep doing that? Oh my god. I'm not good with stuff like this. I don't think there's any more rings either. Yeah, there's no more rings. Oh my god. Oh, whatever. I died before. I got a game over before. Who cares? I'll do it again. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, I really hope you guys are actually enjoying this series because I'm just trying to complete these things. Because, you know, the thing about this all is the fact that, like, I haven't really beaten a lot of these games. Like, I beat Ultimate Flash Sonic because even to me back in the day, yeah, this was pretty easy. But can I say that I did pro mode with all of the quartz in Ultimate Flash Sonic? I mean, what? I mean, K&D Slam Dunk? No. Can I say that I always beat every single island in Pop Tropica? No. And there's a whole lot of other games that I can say, like, oh, I never beat. Like, I never beat this game called, oh, I don't know what it was actually called, but, like, there was, like, this Emperor's New School, which, if you guys don't know what Emperor's New School is, God bless you. But Emperor's New School was, like, a TV show, cartoon based off of The Emperor's New Groove. It was really good. It was released in 2007 because everything great in the world was released in 2007. And it was a really good show. I really love that show. It's not really talked about that much anymore, but I love Emperor's New School because I love Cusco. Cusco, fun fact, actually, Emperor's New Groove came out the same year that I was born. It came out in 2000, so I feel spiritually connected with that series. They haven't done anything with that series since Emperor's New School, and I feel sad about this. But yeah, I haven't beaten. There was this one game where you like raced against Kronk, and then like you had to like transform as like different animals, and you had to do it at the right times and stuff like that. And yeah, I never beat that game at all. I was gonna get myself killed because of my playstyle. You can probably see why I never beat those games. Although now I'm seeing a pattern. Well, it's not really a pattern. You just kind of have to like jump high enough and not like getting yourself into a loop like how I kind of do. I don't know what just happened there. 'Cause I usually get bounced back like 50,000 feet. I don't know what was happening with my last like attempt. Like now I'm thinking about like looking at this like, dude, this is kind of easy. You really just have to time your jumps right. You don't even have to really worry about the explosion. I don't know. Anyway, that was Amy. Pretty easy. Haha, Amy was easy. You know, there's a lot of different ways you can interpret that sentence. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, I wanted to always beat that game, but I never got to. Oh, wow. We actually get the music from Sonic Heroes. Well, at least the theme music. I forgot what it's called, actually, but it's a pretty good song. Not my favorite, personally, but yeah. I'm not going to play this entire thing. I'm not going to actually play the entire credits until I actually beat this entire thing. And again, what's really cool about Flashpoint is that all of these saves will be great for me. Like, if I ever boot up Flash Sonic again, I won't actually have to boot this. I will actually have all of these. I'll be able to have all my cheats and stuff. It's actually, I think so anyway. What's really funny about this though is that you have Sonic Advance 2 sprites, just normal ones. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Cream, and Amy. But for Shadow, it's just this big Sonic Battle sprite. Now, this is actually going to be the most interesting character kind of in this, because this is actually Shadow in Sonic Advance. And this is very interesting because if any of you know this, see, look, this one looks like, this straight up just looks like a recolored Sonic sprite. I swear you can see Sonic's arms in here. So you guys see what I'm talking about before with Knuckles? Jesus Christ, did y'all see that jump? Oh my God. Jumped at like 1,000,000 miles per hour. What the heck was that? I'm not really complaining though. Anyway. Why is the spike glitch in this? Why in the world is the spike glitch in this? Anyway, for those who do not know, or for those who know actually, yes, Shadow was actually never playable in any of the... Whoa! They got the magnet... Okay, but okay, so this is how it works, right? You can't spin into enemies, but the physics of the Sonic games are there. Like, it's good. You got momentum-based gameplay. You got the spike glitch from Sonic 1, but then you can't uncurl, but then you also have the badnik bounce. What is going on here? There's so many inconsistencies, but it's whatever. I mean, it's just a guy who likes Sonic Advance 2 and just wanted to make like a fan game based off of it, so I shouldn't really be saying too much about it. I also I'm now seeing the adorable looking Shadow sprite at the bottom left, basically just kind of like Sonic's, but just edited just a little bit. The live sprite, I should say. But yeah, for those who know, you know that Shadow was actually never playable in the Advance games. Surprisingly, because even when Sonic Advance 3 came out, which actually that game released after Sonic Advance, thank God I didn't die there. That game actually released after Sonic Advance, Sonic Battle. Sonic Advance 3 released after Sonic Battle, and Sonic Advance, Sonic Battle actually had, you know, Shadow sprites in it. So it was just kind of like, wow, there's no like Shadow in this game. Well, actually, just looking back at it, at the time, you're probably not really questioning it, but like looking back at it, it's just kind of weird. But yeah, he's not in that game. This Flash game actually made me think that Shadow was in that game for the longest time, but he never was. Now I'm thinking about it, they could have had Shadow, they could have had Rouge. It's pretty much all the only characters I care about besides like Tikal. I don't know. I don't think Tikal was in Sonic Battle. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah. So yeah, this is kind of insane because like it's like in this fan game, this Flash game, it's kind of like a way to realize Shadow being in Sonic Advance. Besides like a fan remake or a mod or something. You know, this is another way to look at it before all that stuff could be obtained. Or whatever. Wow, you guys remember like when I was saying like earlier in this video where I was like, I hope I don't run out of things to talk about or whatever. I was like, I gotta keep yapping for all these playthroughs, and that was it. That was very simple. I just had a lot of stuff on my mind, I guess. Well, I always do have stuff on my mind. That's actually why I like doing. That's actually really the reason why I like really doing videos. Like I really do have a lot to say. Like when I'm playing video games, I don't know why. I just like commentating. It's ingrained in me. I've been watching Let's Plays on YouTube for such a long time. I just like doing this stuff. At the same time, it's like almost 4 a.m. I should definitely be asleep. My sleep schedule is so messed up right now. I've been kind of eating some junk food, unfortunately, a lot of junk food, and yeah, it kind of interrupts a lot of things. I'm sorry. Okay, now this is most definitely just like, come on now. What is this sprite? Just slow this game, like slow it down. Like for anyone who's watching this, if you want to see how crazily, okay, I just bounced off that wall. That was kind of weird. If you want to see like how crazily like obvious that was being like as a sprite edit, slow down the video and pause it right there, because oh my god. That was insane. That like I keep forgetting. Like back in the day, I didn't notice that, but like now I do, and it's just bothering me. I gotta say, this like the sprite edits actually are pretty good from what I've seen, but that one just makes me mad. I would have just like there's just some things like you could have like I could understand like some things like the hair. Okay, you put the quills. You put the red streaks in the quills, but then you see Sonic's tan arms still, and then the shoes look weird, and it's just like, oh god. And also, as you can see, like Shadow's death animation doesn't even play properly because he doesn't even like have a falling off the screen pose that everybody else does. He just kind of like goes down. Like, they could have just played that animation. Yeah, they could have just played the animation, like, when you get hit by spikes. Or whatever. I'm probably doing way too damn much with my nitpicks, but I just can't help it. I'm a Sonic fan. It's kind of what we do. It's kind of what we do, guys. Hey. But then again, you're not dealing with your average Sonic fan. You're dealing with your super autistic, awesome, freaking spectacular Sonic fan. God, this is the reason why I don't make Sonic videos. This is the reason why I do not make Sonic videos, because, like, God, just do not get me started. I just realized earlier in this video I was, like, talking about Archie Sonic comics, and I was, like, freaking giving issue names. I do appreciate my knowledge for Sonic the Hedgehog. But, like, Jesus Christ. I mean, I could make videos up the ass about Sonic. There are times where I do just make Sonic videos just to make Sonic videos on my channel. Like, there was a video where I was kind of like talking about the consistency of Sonic voice actors. Now, to be honest, that was actually a legit opinion I had. I do have, actually. But at the same time, I made that video just for a simple fact of I should probably make a Sonic video. And I was kind of trying to get back into the realm of making videos anyway, because my depression, ADHD, and all that stuff makes it so that sometimes it's hard to be consistent and make videos all the time. Weirdly, recently though, I've been making a lot of stuff, but I don't want to question it too much anyway, so I'm just gonna stop and shut up about it. Yeah, you just want to jump at like a correct time. It's not really too bad at all. I can't believe it's taken me to the end of this video to actually realize that this is actually not that bad. Anyway. And that's it. That is the last stage of Ultimate Flash Sonic. And my god, this was awesome to go back to. Oh, that's cool. Congratulations, you completed the whole game! Shadow's game cleared. And I don't know if it was in the other end screens, but you can see like a little spin dash effect with the quills. It's like a little buzzsaw, you know, around the shadow. But yeah, that was Ultimate Flash Sonic, guys, and that was really fun. Unfortunately, Amy's the only person who gets like another. Oh, it's menace.ch. I wonder if he's still around. But yeah, Amy's the only person in this that actually gets. Oh, I guess all of that really the credit should go to Dennis-Gid. At the same time, though, you know, I really do have to say that I really do appreciate. Oh yeah, Shadow is. Amy's the only one who gets custom credits music for some reason. I guess maybe the developers just really like Amy. But yeah, this is a really classic Sonic fan game that basically everybody has played, and it really is just kind of Sonic Team rules. Now, going by Sonic Advance 2, the best game ever. See, I told you guys, you just love Sonic Advance 2, and can you blame them? It's Sonic Advance 2, guys. Jeez. Thanks for playing. I am going to... Damn it, I was going to print screen that, whatever. I could just save the video image for this. But yeah, for such an amazing game, it's literally just like a demo of like Sonic Advance 2. Just with the zones 1 and 3 in it, and with a couple of extra characters. But this has like really occupied a lot of like our childhoods and classrooms and office spaces and stuff when we were like bored and just wanted to play like a fun little Flash game. And I really do appreciate this. It was really nice going back to Ultimate Flash Sonic and I really want to see what is going on with the creator now. But this person really did make like a whole generation of kids, a whole couple of generations actually, because again, it got into like my realm. So I really do appreciate this guy for what they did, because this is a part of like real like Sonic history. Hopefully this guy is doing like an amazing things and all that stuff. If do I rate these games? If I had to rate this, it'd be like a 10 out of 10. I love this game. I would like to say like I would really wish like some of the little like Sonic inconsistencies were kind of like tuned up, and like more custom credits music would have been nice, because why is Amy the only one that gets it? More zones, stuff like that, but that would never happen, because again, this game was like made in like all the way back in like 2004. In fact, let's look back at the page. Like, we already looked at all of that. So again, 2/21 of 2004. We got the original source from Newgrounds. I actually didn't know this was originally uploaded to Newgrounds, but honestly, I shouldn't be that surprised. If we go to the original Newgrounds source, though, can we go back to that? And yeah, we can basically go back to the original post. We posted in February 21st of 2004. This is the best selling game so far. That's why it's called Ultimate. The controls are a part piece of work and all that stuff. And physics are bad. They're not perfect. They glitch a lot. It was good at the time, but nowadays it's not what it used to be. I completely disagree, brother. The soundtrack is still too good, but that was Sega stuff. Good old times. I don't know why I decided to actually randomly read that, but like, I guess we still got some people just giving their thoughts about this. Like, so many people play this. We got page 1 of 1,630. Jesus Christ. I actually decided to just log into my account real quick and just like favorite this, give it like 5 stars and stuff like that. Let's see what this guy's actually been doing since that. He's at, oh, this person is 39 now. He is a student, apparently. Maybe he still is, maybe he's not. He's made 5 games, and that's it. The last thing he made was in 2020. That's actually really interesting. That's very interesting. How the heck? You made several classics. Apparently this guy made more classics outside of just Sonic. It's very interesting, actually. So let's go to like his website. It's nice to know that this guy is still around, at least. This is definitely different. Okay, so I couldn't really find anything to do with this site. This is from June 16th of 2004. Everything else that I checked in like 2022, 2020, it just wasn't working at all. I don't know why it was like super slow to like get this running. I don't know why. I think it might be a Wayback Machine problem. But yeah, I did try looking up on the Wayback Machine. Maybe you guys, if you guys do it yourselves, you can actually have more luck than me. But this has been a nightmare. Like, seriously, there's like a lot of archives, just like 550 of this website, but there's not a lot to really go around. There's a lot of this, actually. So I don't know. Maybe it's web archive, or maybe it's the site itself. But yeah, Mr. Dennis-Gid. Gid. I don't know why I said gig. You have done the Sonic fan community and the Flash community in general a huge service, because we're creating one of the most nostalgic games ever in the Sonic community, and also just internet history in general. You deserve the badge of honor that will give you 5 stars, as I already did, and a favorite, and all that other stuff. But yeah, guys, with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this little trip down memory lane kind of video. This whole entire full playthrough of Ultimate Flash Sonic. I know it was a little repetitive, and I know I was kind of talking all over the place, but it was really nice recording this video. I really had fun actually doing this. I hope you guys did like enjoy it. And maybe if you haven't booted up this game in a long time, maybe go load up your version of Flashpoint yourself and boot it up for the first time again, or maybe play it online or something. There's probably a couple of different ways I actually play this game now. But yeah, guys, with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys like it, subscribe if you want to see more. Comment in the comment section down below. Tell me if you hated it. Tell me also if you guys want me to play other Flash games. I am open to suggestions. I would like it anyway. But yeah, so that being said, thank y'all for watching. Have a good night or day for watching us. And as always, Johnny.